Hi guys, so basically now we will do the implementation of the WebSocket. In the part one, we did the authentication process for Zerodha. Now we will do the WebSocket connection part. So mm, we are using Cosmos as a database to manage this, and this is the token that we got. Now we will use the token to in our add-in and connect to it. Okay, so let's do this. If the user info dot access token is there, then save it in the state atom and then use it in the WebSocket connection. Okay, so socket connection, where is it? 1 minute. Let me do this a little like this. Let me go to my, okay, here's the documentation, WebSocket documentation like this. Access token atom. So this is using the Jot AI state management. We will save the access token that we get from the API of using the authentication of Zerodha, and then we will use it to plug it into the WebSocket connection. Now, if I do connect, okay, let's see. 1 minute. This is there. Minute. Mm, Okay, now this is auth of Zerodha authentication root. You get the client container user doc. Checksum, this is done. Okay, now this is the documentation that we do. Doc. Now, if I go back here, let's save the API key secret and here the save details. What's the problem in this? Could not load due to access control checks. Skip browser. Let's see. This is the secret key. One minute. This is not the secret key. Show the secret key. This is the secret key. This is the API key. Let's see the content. Okay, let's see this again. Entity with a specified ID already exists in the system. Okay. So Cosmos user item. So we'll do absurd now so that it up to the obsession. Yeah. Now we do our reconnect. So we put the mobile code. It's 134,677. Property client closes the. Okay, let me go back to here. Saved dot. This is fine, and let me go to here. So it's an error wherein it says that there is a circular structure of JSON, maybe because we are using same key value again. So, okay. So this is the resource. Now let's try this again. And we got this. Let me 467,551. Yeah, so finally we are connected to the Zerodha kite. Now let's go to here. We should have all the information. This is good. Now let's go to our add-in. Let's connect. Nothing is happening. Let's check this. Okay, 1 second. Let's do this again. I need to put some created at. Login time. Okay, key access token, public token, refresh token. There's no refresh token. Okay, we see that this return test let's receive that. Okay, I need to make changes in onboarding. The onboarding connect to Zerodha button is required when there is no user info dot access token. This is, yeah, this is the access token. Let me check answer this public token access token. Yes, access token. Or if it is there, then it has to be for that day. That means user info dot received at should is valid for valid for that day only, otherwise connection has to be done again. If everything is valid, then we establish the WebSocket connection in app. So now it will do the changes wherein if we have the access token and the access token is valid for that day because the access token works from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. only, uh, then we will connect it to WebSocket. Otherwise, it will do again connect to Zerodha. Let's wait for this changes to happen. Okay, so it has done the changes. So we compute userinfo.user has keys on server. It has valid access token, and then only it will show user the Zerodha connection. Okay. Yeah, so now we are actually connected. So it says, okay, whatever it says, it's fine. So we are connected with it. And let's do disconnect. Let's try to connect. Yeah, it's connected fine. So this is how we are connecting to the object. This is fine. Message received, which is a blob. These are not JSON messages. These are packet, because as per the streaming, they ask you to do subscribe, unsubscribe, mode, request structure. The mode is LTP last price quote and full contains several fields including market depth and everything. Okay, so this is binary data. So they give you binary data, then you have to work with the binary data. This is fine. Now I need to add a function now. So I will do one function of LTP code and full data. Okay, let's do with LTP first. Okay. Now we are here. Write a custom Excel function in task pane. Yes, I see task pane.jss. Yes, for z underscore, or that's right, Zerodha underscore ldb. So it will write the custom function. Let's see, Excel rn documentation. Let's go to the documentation by Microsoft. Let's go to this one, overview. So what we are using is this custom function. So custom enable refers to add new functions. We Excel define those functions in JavaScript as part of an add-in. User use this as a custom function. They put in Excel that just some it's good. Okay. So I'll add that calls your background to fetch LTB and return to cell to use the custom functions API. Now I don't want this. I will ask it to use this method. So the request structured is like this. Yeah, let's give this. I want that when the WebSocket connection is established, we use the LTP function to subscribe to a specific instrument on Zerodha based on the following documentation. So let's wait for this. Okay, so after setting results, now it sends a subscribe to those increments. I want this to be part of the custom function and not hard coded, wherein the user define the instrument mode and other information to subscribe to WebSockets. So let's wait for this. Custom functions. Okay, it is storing in local storage. I think Excel also has Excel and then workbook storage. Persist, add in state and settings. Storage partition as vectors. Any private data should be stored in local storage. So that is the key for this. Ensure that it is only available in the same context. How to use local storage, application specific settings in Excel and Word. Application specific also provide access to the custom settings. Settings are unique to an Excel file and add in pairing. Okay, yes. So custom XML data. This is not required. The custom XML data, and your add in embed customer later in this the file independent of the add-in. I don't want independent of the custom properties in Excel. Word present collection of key value pairs for your the following example show how to create a custom property name introduction with the custom properties to save settings in an Outlook add-in. Okay, so this is one way to do it. This is custom properties, or I can do settings into the Excel button access to the custom settings. Settings are unique to Excel files. Okay, let's do properties or process is functionally equivalent in Word using this and this. Okay. Clear or reset subscriptions. Let's do first. Okay, let's try this. Compatibility functions. No, I don't want compatibility functions. This is Zerodha LDP. Let's wait for this. Okay, manifest just changed. Assets functions or JSON. Okay, let's reload this. Let's reload this again. Okay, I couldn't find this again. Let me reload the entire exits. No, it's still not there. Let me check the documentation as well. Let's check the documentation. Custom functions overview. This is fine. The intent was applied to VBN Office JSN. Uses the term custom function different to customers. This is currently defined. If you use the URL to create an Excel add Excel custom functions in an add-in project, it creates files with your functions and task pane. We will consider the files that are important to custom functions. The source functions.js contains the code that defines the custom function. But script reference to the JavaScript that defines custom functions manifest as locations. Okay. So this is how it has to be. Separate bundles. This is what I have done. Okay. Let's reload this again. Okay, it's still not showing. Let's reload the entire Excel. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now let's see. Again, it's not showing. Okay, let's see. Customer function description pattern. Apply this give user in addition how to configure manifest files. Authoring. I think they require a certain structure like this. Let me give it to offers multiple Excel function projects. We recommend selecting the project type Excel custom function using a shared runtime. The script time as JavaScript. Okay. If I do your office, that's fine. So it's an Excel convention using a shared runtime. JavaScript only runtime. Now it will create a new add-in, which I don't want. Check the documentation provided by Microsoft on this URL. I still can't find the okay, let's wait for this to load up. So this is functions.js. So just gonna need to add JS documents with function tags the customer uses the customer apply dot generate the JS header. Let me fix this properly. Okay. So required custom current declared first indicated the customer next to second followed by description and returns you want this. Okay. Custom functions metadata plugin. What exactly is this? Okay, let's see. I have made the customer Microsoft documents. Let's reload this 2-3 times. It's still not there. Don't see. Let's just reload this entire thing. Okay, it's still not visible. Stop the dev server and do it again. Let's just try this. Okay, let's reload this. Nope. Let's It's still not visible. This is fine. So blob is fine. Okay, I think I know the reason. And seconds, it's WF. Yeah, so I need to update these. Let's wait for this to change. Let me reload this now because I've changed the manifest. So let's do this. Excel, new this thing. Okay, this is working. Okay, it is still not showing up. 532. It's 5323791. This seems correct. This is still surprising. Okay. Let's wait for this to happen. Mhm. 'Okay, it's not working. Okay, the manifest has changed. Let's try this. Let me reload this entirely. Okay, now let's wait for this. PM run dev server. Okay, this is running. Okay, this is reloaded. Okay, this is still not working. Let me do a few things. Okay, let me create an add-in just for testing purposes of the custom function. So your office, let's see how the custom function do it. Shared runtime JavaScript. Wait 1 second. Your office and shared runtime JavaScript. Testing functions. Okay, let's wait for this. It's running npm install. Okay, so this is done. Okay, let's do this cd, and we have the custom function here. Let me close the server here. So let me create the manifest. Okay, so it created this again. Okay, let me do this npm run dev server kill port 3000. Let's do dev server. Okay, so now we have this. Now we go to source functions, functions.js. So we have add here, we have clock, and we have current time. Okay, let me close this entirely and do a reload. It is Zerodha. I didn't know currently. Let's do this. Let's just move this here. Okay, let's see if this works now. Let's go to Excel again. Yeah, so this is the one. Now let's see. So this is, yeah, so it says user defined functions. It's coming now. Exactly. Okay. Functions, clock, invocation. Let's see, add contour dot add. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So this is working fine. Let's see what's the difference that we have in this. Okay, let me add this folder as a workspace and I will tell the, okay, add folder to workspace, testing functions. The custom functions from the testing functions folder project works fine, but it's not working fine when defined in the Zerodha add-in. Well, let it be. Let's see what it is in the function. Okay, this looks fine. Okay, now this is done. Okay, now let's go back to our folder, which is Zerodha. So I have updated the manifest. Let me let me remove this. Agent, so npm run dev. So we run the dev server again. Let me do this. Don't save this. So I will again log in into the Excel. Try to reload the add-in. Yeah, finally. Okay, we have the instrument token. It will ask, and the mode is this. Okay, so instrument token. What's its an instrument token? Uh, instrument of, let's choose reliance on Zerodha. Okay, I think it's reliance only. Okay, let's write reliance here. Let's do like this. Let's go to function.js. Why is it saying token number, which has to be instrument token number is number, but instrument token is not a number. What does it say? Let me go to the this one. Yeah, it says you have to provide set info to full mode to this market depth as well. So Tata Motors has 884737. How do I get this information? Let me go to market codes and instruments. So this is instruments, access token. Like the rest of that, then some dump. Is generated once every day, and hence the last price is not real time. My god, it's a CSV, market codes. Market codes and everyday market variations. So these are this, okay. These are codes and what is object and see data. But how do I get portfolio? Portfolio is fine. I don't need portfolio at the moment. Alerts, GTT orders, user. Okay, this is user and all. User profile and all. Mutual fund. And is this the only thing they provide? Particular exchange. Traces here are all tradable documents. Oh my god. I don't want to do CSV dump. It's so foolish. Like Kite doesn't even have a API to get the information based on a specific instrument like a Reliance or Tata Motors. Like you have to provide numbers, and I don't know numbers. Margin calculation, publisher. is Infi, PSX, Sensex, Nifty. Always checks for the reference of particular request in the there's no particular. Okay. Okay. So let me try this next Zerodha instrument API. Oh, this is the only thing they have. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get the instruments. Okay. This is bad. No, 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 CSV. CSV returns a z-zipped CSV dump. Okay. So it has to be provided in the header. My god, this is bullshit. So this is Postman. Let's try Postman. Mm-hmm. So these are all the information. Okay, now let's do this. Okay, let's save this. Let me reload this entire thing again. It is to find Zerodha add in. Okay, so this is the complete list of the instruments. Last price, expiry, strike, tick size, instrument type, FUT, segment in exchange. Exchange token and instrument token. What is the 884737? Okay, so this is TMPV, Tata Motors. There's nothing like it. Okay, so this is actually instrument token, exchange token, and this is this. Okay, so this is not that easy. Okay, now what I will do is let's convert CSV to JSON and BIM. JSON. Description and this and that. NPM install global. Can use this. Okay, let's use this. What I will do is I will do a global. One second, let's do this. Then Finder open with Microsoft Excel. This is fine. I will put ID here. So the ID is required by Cosmos. ID is an important key that Cosmos need, and it has to be unique in nature. Now, what I will do is go to Zerodha and then let's install this and generate JSON file. No CSV. Okay, let's do insert convert.js. Okay, now let's do node convert.js. Okay, this is finally done. Doesn't look good. Why is it like this? It's saved. It's short. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, now I go back to Cosmos. This will help me. Hmm. Okay, so let's choose this. Zerodha, I will take a new container. Container will be instruments. Its ID. Doing okay. Okay, so we have instruments, items, and I will upload the JSON file to this. At 46.9 MB. It will take a lot of time. Executing 100 bulk operations for container instruments. Okay, while this is being done, I need to do a few things. I need to find out a way to make this better. So we need this instrument token. We have trading symbols, but trading symbol will no one will get it. This thing sex. Okay, let's do some unique here. Let's do some analysis here. Let me put it into an insert into a table. A table has headers, that is instruments. So let's do some instruments. And this it will be name. There are multiple Malaysian hotels and this and that. Okay, this is strike bike. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Instrument type, segment and exchange. So segment is a combination of exchange and instrument type. Let's say the instrument type. Okay, these are easier. Now let's go to exchange. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. So one thing is segment, and this supposedly is FUT. This is BFF. This is Bankex. Let's remove BFS. Okay, BSS is fine. CDS global is fine. NCO is fine. NFO. and NCO. Let's do this. NCIX. Let's do this. Okay, now we have company names now. So it's EQ, BSC, and trading symbol. Yeah. So it has to be a combination. Now instrument type is either EQ, no EQ, FUT, and PE. EQ, PE. Okay, this is copper. Exchange is MCX. So one way is that I can get trading symbol. So this is 2098 20984. Okay, this is okay. My god, this is just 1000. I don't know how much time it will take. Okay, anyhow, let's start with this. Also, NCX and instrument type, which is segment, is one way. Now there's a trading symbol. Now trading symbol is fine. Okay. What can also do is I don't need instrument type also then just a trading symbol and the MCX. Okay, let's do this. Trading symbol with the exchange. Mhm. So we have this. Okay, this is 0. I think it's good. It's all 0. And let me see if I do just count if range is instruments trading symbol. Okay, this is becoming a little taxing. Okay, this is done. Good. So we have a lot of instruments in this. Okay, this is fine. This is good. We have done this. Okay, why this is not fine? So we have trading symbol. Okay, fine. Now trading symbol trading symbol, trading symbol, one. Good. So yeah, so this is not good. So we want trading symbol with a combination of the exchange. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, so we get trading symbol and exchange. So these are our exchange options, and these are our trading symbols. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, and let's do this. I'm gonna do is create the you can use Cosmos, but you have to put your key there. So that's not a good idea. Okay, let's do this. Zerodha. So I will go to my website now. Zerodha page is fine. Auth I don't need. API auth API. This is Zerodha. I will create a search and root.tsx. Why is it going like this? Okay. Okay. Create a search functionality in root.tx for Zerodha instruments using Cosmos, wherein the name will be provided in the API request. Use the Zerodha database ID and instruments as the container ID with select 25 from instruments within in trading center is like the search request by the API. For Cosmos reference, use root.tsx. Okay, let's wait for this. While this is happening, latest data. I don't need latest data. It's a log. You can put logs in here. Okay, what I can do now in my add-in. Okay, this is done. Looks good. This is get request. I don't know if get request will work or not. Okay, this is fine. Now, what I need to do is here is in the add and go to index, not index setters, somewhere else. Okay. Yep. Let's go to 5.1. Now it's completed it. So it's fine. Okay. Use the center task to show different tabs of home. Okay, search and log and logs in app.js. So I'm creating tabs so we can show different information to the user. So home will contain information on the kind of things that you're subscribed to, whether you're subscribed to an LTP or whether you subscribe to a different thing. Search can be used to search for an instrument on the I would say on the Zerodha, and the logs will show all the data and anything that the WebSocket is doing. So let's wait for this. Why it has created? Okay, let's wait for this. Components, they are added. Okay, now segregate home search and logs tab component into different files for management. It's not loading. Let me just change this again. Okay, so this is done. Now it's 1 p.m. and dev server. What is it showing? We close this. Okay, about 3000. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I don't want this here. Let's do this here. So this hold, this locks. Okay, so GUI is not implemented. I need to test this also. But before I do that, I will do this in here. Just remove this, it's not required. Okay. Enter the files and entity in search tab with the text input and intelligent debounce behavior to fetch instruments from the backend API using API with the URL. This is the piece. Okay. No. Layout onboarding. Space. Search parameters. Let me just get this. The response will be an era of instruments. Instruments like this. Okay. Now let's wait for this to happen. So let's wait for this. So this is done. Let's test this out. Error installing add-in. Okay, let's go to search. Okay, let's do Nifty. Okay, let's wait for this. Okay. It's not happening. Okay, the API is never called. Okay, so we need to search why it is never called. Let's see. Okay, this is not good. Let me try this with Postman. Here's a lot of data coming. Why is it not showing here? Past data is 0. Okay, I got the point. It's here. Data, data. It's not its instruments, it's items. now let's do this. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, why is it not working? Why is it saying no? Parsed error is 0. And data is this. Instrument setting, results, instrument sort length. Try this. Yeah, this is working. This is working fine. Let me try this again here. Oh, why this is never called. Okay, let's take a break and I will come back on that as a part 3 because this will require some debugging.